what I was getting ready to say was shout out to everybody that came out today and shopped with my man Middleton's Village BBQ. You see the number on there right there, 843-284-RIB. And this young man is, he just won the last rib cook-off we had in Andrews. And he's opening a business in Andrews where the old Subway was, right there at the Exxon gas station. And I thought it'd be great to have him on tonight. So let's go ahead. And what I did is I reached out to him on Facebook, hoping that I can catch him because I know he was probably in the process of tearing down, but we was able to do it. And here he is. Y'all welcome to welcome to Andrews, the podcast. My man, Mr. Middleton, how are you this evening, sir?
Doing pretty good, and pleasure to be here in Andrews and sharing out some of my ribs and these town favorite, the loaded pulled pork potatoes. I sold all of that within 1 hour. So I love being here in Andrews. I'm hoping everybody's getting a belly filled tonight. And great to have. Thank you for having me on the podcast.
It's all good, man. I see you, and you always shouting out Andrews. You shouting the mayor out. He'll be up soon here. Hopefully we get him on here before you get out of here and get back to shutting down. But tell us about the new business that you opening up there, right there by the Subway right there, where the old Subway was.
Definitely. Well, for some of the folks coming in and out of town in Andrews, actually I'm right here on 521. Mm-hmm. And this is into the town of Andrews. You see the old Subway sign here. This is where the old Subway was at, inside the Exxon gas station. Inside that building, January 1st, we'll have a grand opening of Middleton's Village BBQ. It's going to be a carry-out restaurant. So you'll be able to come in, you'll be able to place an order, and within 15 minutes tops, we'll get your order fresh and out the door to you. This will also enable us to accept a lot of catering orders in the area. What a lot of folks don't know, folks who do know me, I live about 40 miles from this location right here. So I try to spread out and be able to, all the places that I call home, I try to make sure that I'm in those areas doing my due diligence as far as helping the community and also trying to help folks taste my barbecue. So like I said, 40 miles out, but it still doesn't make a difference because I call this my second home, Andrews, South Carolina. And so January 1st, we'll have some more information on it next month, but January 1st will be our grand opening here.
Hey, also at the food truck festival, the food truck rally we had, where for the mayor, you gave away another car, like that's why I can't wait till the mayor get on. But tell us about your car giveaway program and just about that whole situation. I saw the other day where you had a motor you were giving away, like.
Yeah. So so the name of the barbecue outfit is Middleton's Village BBQ LLC. Along with the car program, it's called Middleton's Village to Village Foundation. Now, this car program has reached national attention. Locally, right here, we had a car donation to Mr. Darby, where the CBS correspondent Mark Streisman came down and did an interview. We did it right underneath that same pavilion that the food truck rally was at. This was back in 2021. But what a lot of folks don't know is the fact that Andrews is where that car program started at. Of course, winning the first rib competition in 2019. Meeting the mayor for the first time, I told him I never like coming to a town and taking out. So I always like to give back. And what we did is a food drive. And out that food drive, I was able to see the need of cars for the folks who could not make it to the food drive in time because they had to walk or either catch a ride to that food drive. So from being a mechanic for so long, and then recently got out of the mechanic and got into the food business in 2015, I felt there was a need to get back and be able to help people, get wheels underneath them and be able to get back and forth. So recently at the food truck rally, what we did was we took down some names, and we're going to give a car away January 1st on our grand opening right here. All of those names that are selected, we're going to be in contact with them within the next 30 days, and someone's going to be selected out of that group to receive a car from Middleton's Village, the Village Foundation, right here at the grand opening of Middleton's Village Barbecue, right here in Andrews.
So what inspired you, man? Because I'm just getting there to where, you know what I mean. I have this need to want to serve the community, to want to give back. What inspired you to start this process of giving back?
I would say it's just the growing up that I've come with my great grandparents, and then my grandparents, and then my parents themselves. Just seeing all of these cycles of everything, just with, religiously and continuously going back and forth with helping community. Everybody talking about the new this new created thing that's not taxis, is called Ubers. Well, my great grandparents and my great grand uncles, they were Ubering way back then.
Hey, that's
My
my
great
Uncle Ollie
granddad,
right there.
yeah, my great granddad, he had my great grand uncle, he had this what we call the beach wagon. It was a big old Ford wagon, and that thing would be loaded down with all the ladies from the area, because that's how they went grocery shopping on a Saturday. There wasn't a whole lot of back and forth to the cities. You had to make sure that you was able to get a ride into the city. And for my side of the town, that was the Piggly Wiggly in Mount Pleasant. And I mean, this thing would have groceries on the top of the car coming back, but everybody ate, and everybody was able to get their items and be able to. And my uncle, that's what he did. That's what he did. So just seeing those things, just seeing my great grandparents and my grandparents sharing items out of the fields, just sharing everything. You kind of, when you grew up in that, you kind of want to see that back again. And I think the world has gotten away from so much of that sharing in community. And there's so much division in community. And it's not only just a racial division, you're dealing with division within your own folks.
Absolutely.
And you cannot, no village lives that way. And that's why all of my businesses are named, with the village installed into it, because it's the true meaning of it takes a village. We want to be able to help people in need in any type situation, because everybody has a contact to be able to help somebody. You might not be a plumber, but you might have a plumber that comes religiously to you to buy barbecue ribs. So you develop contacts. And when you develop those contacts, you share those contacts, and everybody is happy.
Absolutely, man. So listen, Desmond, I know you got to get back to work, man. I'm not going to hold you, but I do want to, whenever you got a minute, you got my contact information, just let me know, because we can shoot it anytime. I definitely want to get and have that long conversation with you, man. Welcome to Andrews, brother. We love you. We see right here what Mayor just posted. 6 residents from Andrews were recipients of Mr. Eliot's generosity and love for the people. And we appreciate you, brother. I promise you that. And, I only reason I didn't show up today to get something to eat, because I wasn't there in Andrews. But
yes, sir.
You best believe, I will be patronizing your business. Just real fast, tell us a little bit about the menu again. That and I like what you said, that you're going to be available for catering in the area because of the style of restaurant you got there. But tell us a little bit about the menu. We can kind of look forward to get our mouths watered all up.
Well, one thing I decided to do also with the menu, I specialize in grilled items. So I look at the towns as a whole, and I try to put my menu into this perspective of things that not everybody else have. We have this loaded pulled pork potato. We're also going to do, with those loaded pulled pork potatoes, we're going to do a loaded pulled chicken potato. We're going to do also the loaded brisket potato. And then for a holiday special starting this Thursday, it'll be available for 2 weeks. We're going to do a loaded turkey potato. That's going to be coming up here. Thursday kicks off for that. Also, we have these what we call village kebabs. So just the same thing you see as a shish kebab, we call it a village kebab.
I like that.
And that's going to come with beef. Your options of beef, chicken, ribs on a stick. I'm still creating that, so as soon as you be able to see that, I think that'll be a favorite as well too. Your traditional homemade red rice from scratch, baked macaroni and cheese, all these things done fresh the same day as of. And one more quick thing, and actually I'm getting ready to go and do that now. When I'm in Ondar, McClellanville, Mount Pleasant, Charleston, wherever I'm cooking at, I always find a fire department for anything that I have left over extra. So I am going to the fire department. I think it's right next to the mayor's office or the city hall. I'm getting ready to go over there and take them about 3 slabs of ribs because that's what I have left over. And I make sure that the fire department eats, because the fire department guys, they got to be alert at all times. And they got those are the guys that helps us to, if there's a problem or there's an issue, those are normally the first responders. So
absolutely, man.
heading
Shout
over there
out.
for that.
Yeah, I always salute out the volunteer firefighters, man, because that's a definitely a service to the community, because
Correct.
late in the night, especially we out in these rural areas, and it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, brother, and do you do catering over the holiday?
Yes. If you follow my Facebook page, it's Middleton's Village, the Village Foundation, or Middleton's Village Barbecue. Also, you can follow my name on my page, Eliot D. Middleton. You'll see all of the catering options. I am taking catering orders now up until Sunday. Once Sunday gets here, then I'll cut it off, and then I'll start doing everything. We're doing smoked turkeys. We're doing ribs to order, pulled pork to order. Just about anything on my catering menu, you can get that, and also a possible of delivery that can happen as well too. And all of this is fresh on Thanksgiving Day. We don't do the cook it on the Wednesday and you get it on Wednesday and you got to reheat it on Thursday. You're going to get it somewhere between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. depending on how many deliveries I have. And I'm all over. I'm within a 5-county range, ranging all the way from as far down as Ravenel, South Carolina, all the way up here to Andrews, Browns Ferry, far back inland as Monk's Corner, Cross, and everything else between, and all the way to the coast. So we try to make sure that we can serve everybody. We get a nice team together to get this food distributed out. We start cooking at about 1 o'clock on Thanksgiving morning, and we make sure that everything is hot and fresh as possible. So look on my Facebook page. If there's something that I can do for you, let me know.
No doubt, man. We appreciate you, brother. Again, man, I'll have you back on and we can talk food, man, because I see this is deeper than food with you. It's a culture to you, and I appreciate that, man. Along with the people of Andrews. Again, bro, one more time, y'all give it up for my man, the Rib Man in Andrews now, y'all. We got the Rib Man in Andrews now.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you. Congratulations, Mr. Frank Clear, and let's give it another shot at this 4. And I'm here to help you back you up all the way I can.
Man, I know he appreciate that, man. All right, man, appreciate you, brother. There he is, y'all, Mr. Eliot Middleton. Man, that's gonna be awesome right there. Shout out to the people on Andrews. We got a new